Hey guys, this is Daily Boost 101. You may have wanted to go a little bit off of having an iPhone or any phone, including Samsung or whatever. For example, here you can see that there's an iPhone X and iPhone 8. They have skins for these new, for all phones pretty much. You can also do some of their products here. So if you want to buy, like, I don't know, let's say something for gaming like a new Xbox, you can actually buy the full product. AirPods, you can get colorized AirPods. You can get all your phones customized. So if you don't want to have the typical everyday Apple iPhone color, you could switch that up and just get a skin like this. Um, they have them from the 6 all the way to the iPhone 10, which is the newest phone, or if you prefer the X, even, as I prefer to call it. They have Samsung Galaxy skins from the S8, S8 Plus, and Note 8, as well as Google Pixel skins, both of those versions. You can get skins for your tablet, your MacBook, you can get accessories for your phones, music, colorware products. They have headphones of all sorts of gaming. They have a few limited editions right now in carbon and space gray. I myself here have ordered the AirPods in space gray. Of course, being since the holidays, I won't get mine till early February, maybe in January if I'm lucky. But it's really cool stuff. They got a lot of amazing things here. If I go back, let's just see. Let's click on AirPods just for an example. You'll find I'm a fan of Apple. If you don't already know that, here's just a couple examples right here of what you could do. So for example, right here's another example, or here, even, right up here, here's a good example of something you could do. Here's an example as well. They have all these colors here where you can customize one or have both AirPods the same color. Right over here would be where you could change that, and you can probably see right here it says left AirPod. So in here you can go from solid colors, which is just kind of a normal color, and then metallics have some glitter in them, and you can do that in both matte and gloss finishes. And if you didn't want to have your case just in white, you can also get the case painted, and let's just say you wanted it orange, you could do that. And it could have sparkles, or you could have just plain orange with no sparkles. Pretty cool stuff here. You could do a blue case, and if you know me and you even go to a school that has any of these colors, like for me going to Legend, here you go. They got colors that are, our school colors would be blue, and if you wanted to change the AirPod color, we could do a black AirPod. And I could either, let's say I wanted to do white, a simple white one, or I could even do our newest school color here and add in an orange color, more like that color there. And that's like Legend. Or if you wanted, you could do your school colors, or for example at Legend, which is the school I go to, you could do a metallic orange right here, so it's a glittery orange there. Or even if you just wanted it to match your phone, if let's say you have an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, here you go. Here's the jet black AirPods, which are as seen right here in one of the videos done by
Yo guys, Jonathan here, and I'm
Jonathan
crazy
Morrison.
excited
You can
for
see
what is
this.
inside this box. To the naked eye, it might appear as if it were your everyday, run-of-the-mill box of AirPods, but on the contrary, what is actually inside here is something exclusive, something you haven't seen before, the world's first pair of jet black AirPods. So with that said, I am stoked to dive in and check these out in person to see what the hype is about, so let's go and flip it around. From there, we're going to dive in, do a little Dexter work, and cut this box up. I should probably be cutting away from me so kids do not repeat after me, but like Fogo, we are in. So once we take that off, we get that. Holy crap, even the case is jet black. From first glance, this is really close to the jet black iPhone. I'm going to have to compare that in a minute, but for now, let's unveil those glorious jet black AirPods. And holy crap, they do not disappoint. Look at the attention to detail on these guys. The smooth, glossy black coat. Every single part of this AirPod is flawless. There are no spaces, there are no gaps, and I'm not quite sure what kind of wizardry colorware used to pull this off. Now, when you compare these against the now classic stock white AirPods, you can really start to see the attention to detail from the speaker grill down to the left and right icon, and I can even begin to fathom how tedious.
So there you go, there's an example of ones that could match your phone in jet black. That was Jonathan Morrison. You should check his channel out. Pretty cool. AirPods typically run $169, so 170, over 170 with tax. But if you wanted to get some really sick AirPods or anything, get a skin for your phone and have it even match your AirPods, right here you could do the for $400 essentially, $399 to be exact. That'd be really cool if you want that. And this is all done through colorware.com, so if you want to check it out, that you can totally do that. You could see. And for example, if you have an iPhone 10, you could keep your colored borders on it, or for example, I'll just show you real fast the full skin on the whole back of the phone, or you could do just this glass color, and I personally have the silver one. Preferred the black or space gray if you prefer to call it that way. So I'll just do it on that one. You could do anywhere from no skin, of course, if you wanted. Don't know why you would do that anyways, though. You can do stone finishes, carbon fiber finishes, metallic finishes, or metal finishes. You could do wood finish. For an example, I'll go through those here. If you did a stone version here, you could do a marble one. You can do a white carbon fiber, a gold carbon fiber, or even this one here, which is black carbon fiber. You can do metal, such as a silver metal form, a blue metal form, rust type of metal, or if you wanted a mosaic form of it. You can do black wood, you could do ash wood, you could do zebra wood if you wanted. You could even do tama wood or ebony wood. They do have leather finishes too, so it'd be, if you like leather cases, this would be something you could do in a dark brown leather, a light brown leather even. You can do a black leather, white leather if you wanted. You could do red leather. You could even do tracer type of leather. And then if you wanted like glossy finishes over here, you can do a carbon black gloss. You could do a jet black gloss. So if you want your iPhone 10 to look like it's in jet black phone, just like an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus mixed in an iPhone 10, you could do that. If you happen to have an iPhone 10, if you've wanted that jet white iPhone that they never come out with, that was leaked, you could do a smoke white gloss finish. You can do a diamond gloss, which is essentially the same thing, just in a more sparkly color. You could do blue, like Legend colors. You can do a formula color, which is formula gloss, kind of reminding you of Formula 1, similar to a color of a Ferrari even, for comparison. You can do a vanilla gloss and off-white, basically. You can do fossil gloss, more of a gray. Flirt gloss, which is a pink phone, so if you're a girl and would like pink iPhone, you can do that. Crush is an orange, and then you have that caution yellow. They do have matte finishes, such as a jet black in a matte finish, though. They have basically all your same colors, including what they've added in Abyss, matte. They have all of pretty much the same colors. They've added a color, so Techno matte versus Midnight gloss. They've added in plum matte instead of the pink one, Flirt. They've added kind of a galaxy design, which is the matte blackish gray, but it has little sparkles that are gold in it to make it look like stars. You could even do titanium matte, so to match kind of a titanium finish. Or if you like military even, you could do a tank or army green color. You could do a scorch matte, which is a much darker black or red color, my apologies. And that's just the phone part itself. Of course, you select which phone you have. You could do a logo where you could keep the logo, Apple logo, or if you don't like to brand out the Apple logo, you could go ahead and remove the logo from it and have it hidden. You can also get skin on the camera, all the same types of colors. So you could do, I'm going to go ahead and change the color of the phone here to a midnight gloss. I'm going to actually keep the logo because I love Apple, so I'm going to keep that logo showing. And then let's just say I'm going to change my camera skin to the Techno because that's kind of a cool contrast, or maybe the orange one. There we go, Colorado Broncos colors, even all three of these colors, the black front, white side or blue side, and then the orange matches our school colors. Even Broncos, it kind of matches there. I could also add text, so if you wanted to do an engraving onto it. For this phone, because it's not in black, I could do white or black coloring, and that adds $20 onto the price of the actual skin, which right now is $36 and takes 1 to 3 business days. It can take a while though to ship depending on the holidays. So I'm just going to go ahead and call mine iPhone Gen X. Because it is the 10th anniversary iPhone and looks and is called the iPhone X, so it's generation 10, so generation X as I like to call it here. And if you want to make sure you take care of the skin, you can also add in for another $15 color clean, because it is a paint on a lot of these. So yeah, cool stuff here. They have space gray things. You can buy a full-on Xbox or PlayStation. So let's say you want the newest Xbox One X here. You can buy a whole new one painted, or you can get a skin for it. But if you wanted it painted rather than a skin, of course that's going to run you $749 rather than about $400. But you can customize anything from the console top and bottom, which is in black on the bottom, to your controller on the front and back. So you can also have the back. So like right here they have green top of your console and the top of your Xbox controller in green matching on the tops, and then the bottoms match as well in jet black. So pretty cool stuff. Personally, I'd probably do something similar to this right here, because blue's a pretty sick color. It's pretty awesome. I'd do something more like this, or I might even go for it and say, hey, why don't I do candy apple red, or even come up here and do Formula 1 colors. That'd be pretty cool there, don't you think? Yeah, so some cool stuff. Here's an example right here of what someone else did. They don't have any more examples, unfortunately. I was going to actually show you under the iPhone X skin here. One of their sick designs is like this one here, and they show you how to install the skin as well, so if you want to check that out. They use 3M materials, which makes it easy to install on the glass. Right here is one of their cool designs. This is that midnight blue. Here's another pretty cool design. They kept the Apple logo, as many people would, but they've given you the option not to. Here's that carbon smoke white in Formula 1. Here's another one, a more matte type of finish there, but yeah, pretty cool stuff here. For iPhones, you can do anywhere from the 6 all the way through up to the 10. So iPhone 6 and 6 Plus and newer. Google Pixel, you can do the Google Pixel and the XL version in 1 and 2. You can do Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, and Note 8. And if you want to do a tablet, like if you have an iPad, you could do an iPad Air 2, the 2015 12.9-inch iPad, or the 2017 version, an iPad Pro 2016 9.7, the 2017 10.5, or just the regular iPad that essentially took place of the iPad Air 2. You can do every MacBook going back to the 13-inch MacBook from 2012 with a Pro Retina, and 2012 through 16 design, and you can do that on 15-inch. You could do that 12-inch MacBook, a 13-inch MacBook from 2017 this year, or you could do the ones with the touch bar if you wanted. You could do super drives. You can get your Magic Trackpad, Magic Mouse. You can get your Magic keyboards, and it's not just Apple obviously on here. You could do Logitech keyboards and mice on here, if that's alright to say that. You could do music, mics and stuff. You could also do a Beats pill, so if you happen to have that, you could totally do that. You can get paint samples and a whole lot of cool stuff they have here. So go ahead and check out colorware.com. Pretty sick. Think y'all enjoy it. Go ahead and check it out. Thanks, guys.